Hi, I'm Lonnie, and this is a graceful moment from Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He refreshes my soul. He guides me along the right path for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. Surely your goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. We've all heard this psalm in various ways, and usually at funerals, memorial services, celebrations of life. However, we've been taught to call these final goodbyes to our loved ones. Read it again. Is any of it written, read, or implying a past tense of life? Nope. This next section is paraphrased or taken directly from the Wiersbe Bible Commentary. This is the psalm of the great shepherd who cares for his sheep and equips them for ministry. This psalm actually focuses on what God does for us every single solitary day of our lives. David wrote this psalm when he had lived quite a few years and made quite a few mistakes in his life as a king and a man. David compared the enemy to animals that are clever and strong. But in this psalm, he shows God's people as nothing more than lowly sheep. Do you know why? So we would learn about our shepherd and how tenderly he loves and cares for us. Sheep are defenseless. They get lost easily. Some of us have too, and need constant care and attention. They have one master and they respond only to his voice. How are we choosing to be led? By our own desires? By the enemy? By our flesh? Yes, those equate to one, but the enemy is crafty. He can give each of those things their own voice, and that's a lot of voices to listen to. God is our one shepherd. He is the one voice we should be hearing through his spirit. We are his sheep. He is our shepherd. No one but him will ever love and care for us like he does. So, are we following God, our beloved shepherd, as blindly and faithfully as a lowly sheep follows his human shepherd? Here's a breakdown of Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd. That equals our relationship. I shall not want. That equals his supply and satisfaction. He makes me lie down in green pastures. What a heavenly rest. He leads me beside still waters. Refreshment. He restores my soul. He's healing me. He leads me in the path of righteousness, guidance, for his name's sake. Purpose. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, trials and testing, because you know we need them, I will fear no evil, protection and trust, for you are with me, because he's faithful. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me, concern and compassion. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies, hope and provision. You anoint my head with oil, consecration. My cup overflows, abundance. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, blessing. And I shall dwell in the house of the Lord, security and safety. I hope this gives you an eye-opener on Psalm 23's meaning. Does it sound like something that you will only achieve in death? I don't think it does. I feel these things are all the time in my daily life. I pray you do as well. I'd like to leave you with a suggestion. When you approach the beginning of a new Bible study, if you don't already own an Amplified Bible, consider purchasing one. I have learned so much more from my reading since using one. Let me show you how the Amplified Version reads Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd, to feed, to guide, and to shield me. Ezekiel 34:11-31. I shall not want. He lets me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still and quiet waters. Revelation 7:17. He refreshes and restores my soul. Life. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the sunless valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, for you are with me, your rod to protect and your staff to guide. They comfort and console me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You have anointed and refreshed my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy and unfailing love shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell forever throughout all my days in the house and in the presence of the Lord. Catch the difference in some of the wording? Are you catching the extra explanations that are in the brackets? How about the use of extra words along with emphasis on the word and in some of the lines? Understand that I enjoy a study Bible, but sometimes I just need a condensed and succinct option that will teach me. Give it a try sometime. The Lord's Word is meant to be understood by simple human minds. I pray that y'all have a more joyful hope and understanding in Psalm 23. On a personal note, when my mom was in her last verbal days of cancer, she made it quite clear that she did not want Psalm 23 read at her service. I had been blessed to do a study on Psalm 23, and the eye-opening experience of it made me agree wholeheartedly that I'd make sure it wasn't read. Now, trying to convince the elder that did her service not to read it, that's another story. Needless to say, even from the grave, my mom won. I'm Lonnie, and this has been a graceful moment sent from God to you.